Okay, we're going to get rolling with the post-race press conference from the 2018 Monster Energy Cup. And I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, let's just have a round of applause. That was a race right there, huh? Okay, first up, we're going to bring the winner of the Super Mini class, Orange Brigade's KTM's Max Voland. And the winner of the Amateur All-Star class, Joe Shimoda from Geico Honda. Congratulations, guys. Max, in the Super Mini class, you won both of the main events. You looked awesome out there. Tell us about how technical that Dragon Back section was on a Super Mini.
Yeah, that Dragon's Back was super gnarly tonight, and in practice I was skimming it pretty good. I ended up going down, so I had to find a new technique, jump through it, but it was definitely a super gnarly part of the track. Tell us about what it's like racing on live television in front of 35,000 people. How fun was that? Oh yeah, it was so much fun. You can hear the crowd when me and Variza were battling that first moto. When I passed him going up in that bull corner before the finish line, just hear the crowd screaming. It was just awesome. Awesome. Congratulations, man. Thank you. Joe, congratulations. Amateur All-Star Monster Energy Cup champion. Talk about your experience out there. You won the first main event after a good battle with Seth Hamaker. In the second main event, you had a little bit of a worse start, and you had to charge. Tell us about it.
Yeah, it was a really fun night. Both start, I couldn't jump.
It's okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, so both start, I didn't jump great. I had to really go for it to the first corner. Both races pretty tough because the first one I could get a full shot. I had to keep Seth Hamaker behind me to win the moto, but yeah, it was really fun.
Congratulations, man. We'll open up the floor to questions from the press. Please address your name and press affiliation, please.
Joe, coming across the finish line, I see you holding up fingers like you didn't know quite what the overall was. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, so I couldn't figure out if I was first in the overall. I had to check with my mechanic, but when I noticed I got an overall, I was really happy. Yeah.
Chris Cooksey, Moto X Addicts. So Max, did you panic when you came across that first and your bike just started smoking? Were you worried that they were going to get it together?
No, I wasn't too worried. I mean, I came before the finish line, and the thing just started dying. I was just hoping it would make it to the finish line, and thank God it did. I was actually able to double up onto the top, and then I was just cleaning it out, and it was just blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, and then we went back, and my mechanic and TJ and Brent, they just motor swapped that thing in like 30 minutes, got it going for the next moto.
Jason Wygant from Racer X. What kind of Supercross prep and practice did you guys have before coming into this, and did you feel pretty good out on this track?
Yeah, I had a lot of Supercross prep. We went down to LA pretty much every week, and we'd be riding the TLD test track, the Red Bull test track, and mainly we didn't do much training in the gym. We just went out there first day, went riding, went to lunch, came back and did a whole nother moto. So we'd ride twice a day, like for 3 days straight.
I only rode a Milestone Supercross track and then one in Geico Honda test track. Yeah, twice a week. Milestone I only could practice 8 a.m. to 10. It's a really short time of practicing, but I think it was enough for racing here in Monster Energy Cup.
Michael Antonovich with Transworld Motocross. This is for both of you. There's a lot of kids that you race tonight that have a lot more popularity and a lot more momentum behind them. They come into this race as the favorite before the gate even drops. For both of you guys, we knew you were contenders, but to see you win the way you did, how does that carry your momentum going into these critical amateur nationals this winter and then into next year?
Well, yeah, this is definitely one of the biggest races of the year, and there's always going to be a fan favorite out there, but I knew I was ready, and I was fastest time through practice, so I just went out there, got my starts, and did it. Got it done.
Max. So your dad has a similar style to you. Has anyone else told you that you have a body positioning similar to his?
I've had quite a few people tell me that I have the good sand technique like he did. He tells me all the time where he used to ride in Lommel in the sand all the time. So he shows me the technique for that stuff, and I've heard it from a lot of people.
So, Joe, how comfortable were you as soon as you got out here? Do you feel like Supercross is something that comes pretty naturally to you? Because obviously you look pretty smooth the whole time.
No, I wasn't comfortable at all. Yeah, I was riding pretty terrible on the practice. Yeah, I was really tight. I got arm pump and everything. But I don't know. When I raced, it was way better for me. I like how the view is, and it kind of relaxed me a little bit. Yeah, so it was fine. Yeah.
Did you know in the last moto, Hammaker was right behind you? Did you know that was for the overall necessarily? I mean, we know you didn't know the exact math, but did you realize that who that was right behind you?
No, I thought it was 224 on Kawasaki. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Congratulations, you guys, with talent like you guys coming up. The sport's in good hands, and I know this is going to be a night you'll never forget. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.